What is up, guys? Adel here with Web3 TV. We're coming at you live at the Cardano Summit 2023. And I'm here with two special guests from NEWM. And we're going to be talking about fractionalization in the form of music.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for having us. I'm Florian, the co-founder and co-CEO of NEWM.
Yes. So firstly, great introduction. And firstly, before we get into it, what brings you here at the Cardano Summit? This is their third edition. You must be very excited. What are you looking to achieve being here at the summit?
So we're at Cardano Summit now for the second time. We just started year 3 as NEWM. And we're here to connect with the community, see what's new, meet some old friends. And also we have 8 or 9 people from our team here. Since we're a remote company, it's also nice to connect in real life and, bond.
Indeed, I agree. And it's a great diversity of people. I've met quite a few booths. I've spoken to quite a few people, but I haven't heard much about fractionalization of music. So this gives me a great opportunity to ask you about it and tell us what you're building in the Web3 space and how the Web3 community is benefiting from what you're building.
Oh, let me take this one. I think why you're not hearing so much about it is because not a lot of people are touching real world assets. I think it's just hard to do it in a scalable way. And we at NEWM found a way to do it in a really scalable way. So we are a one-stop shop for it, for the musician. So we do distribution at the same time because this allows us to distribute your song. For example, you're a musician, you create a song, you fully own all the IP about the song, and you come to us, you distribute it, and we push this to 130 outlets like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, and collect all the royalty for you. Because this also gives us the benefit of fraud detection. Maybe you stole some part of it, but we don't know. Though this helps us detect these things and be aware that you have not stolen anything. And though we distribute it and then fractionalize it at the same time, though you get tokens of these songs in your wallet. And with these tokens, you come to our platform and claim your royalties once in a while. But with these tokens, you can incentivize your fans to listen on any streaming platform to your music. Though this enables, I would say, listen to earn without Ponzonomics. We know some startups, they tried it with kind of crazy Ponzonomics. We don't do this because we collect everything from Web 2.0 and bring it on chain. And though you create your own marketeer fan base, and we have earlier success with it. Though one of our early success is Nido. He's a Web3 artist, and normally he has 1,000 streams on Spotify. He did one song with us as a proof of concept, and this song has 40,000 streams right now in a year. Though he 40x'd his streaming, which I think this is exactly what this fractionalization of music rights can do.
Interesting, very interesting stuff. So I'm really keen to learn more about NEWM and how they're doing this. I'm a big fan of Spotify at the moment. I use it both for podcasts. Even I'm not an artist, I'm a content creator. So the content that I produce and upload is in the form of podcast audio. It can be 1 hour long, 30 minutes long. And this is my content, for example. So I know this is empowering me.
Awesome. We might can help you as well as a podcaster because you have also an audience.
I do.
Though what we do is by using our concept, we are just incentivizing you as an artist can just or a podcast producer, you can incentivize your community. And though in the end, your community is doing marketing for you, and you funnel their attention on Spotify or on any streaming service to your podcast because they get something out of it. And this is the concept behind it. So we might move to podcasts later down the road. Right now, we are just focusing purely on music. because with the distribution service, we can really have a one-stop shop for them, and we can prevent fraud.
Indeed, and the thing, the value, one of the prominent value creation here is the artist can sell directly to their fans as opposed to going through an intermediary. Is that how it works? Is that how you help that work?
Do you want to answer this one?
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the artist, we're basically removing middlemen with blockchain. So a bigger share of the music revenue ends up with the artist. There are a lot of middlemen in music, and with this way, the artist can connect a lot better with their fan. You know, the artist-fan connection, because the fan can obtain a certain percentage of a song and becomes a co-owner of a song and will earn future streaming royalties too. So the fan is incentivized to play that song, and it's a different connection to the artist because you own parts of the song.
Just quickly to add to this one, yes, it will be a peer-to-peer marketplace.
Fantastic. Now, question to play devil's advocate and get the audience thinking as well. What would stop the audience or any member of the public from pirating the music that they can listen to and then upload it on their own platform and do it? How would you be able to prevent that, and how would it be effective?
Great question. Great question. This is why we have created a distribution service. Though, let's say you create a song. You have stolen nothing. It's your song. But to be honest, Alex, he loves your song. He steals your song. And here, because he's a great music lover, and though he wants to upload the song and distribute the song again, our distribution service will detect this and let it not be happen. Though we will flag it in the system, come back to him and ask, hey, you are not Web3 TV. You are not the owner of the song. So where do you have the song from? Do you have a license from them, and so on? So we have to clarify things that they are not able to upload it. They can create an NFT out of it and try to cash in through this, but this is piracy and fraud. In our case, they never get their hands on streaming royalties, because only if you go through our system, because we are in charge of the transaction base here and the distribution, we prevent this. So that's why we chose this way, because otherwise it's just too much fraud is happening out there.
Right. But in the same way, if I were to download it, because you can just record it from your phone, and some of the quality maybe it's a small difference, but you can also edit it in an editing software to make it sound smooth. Is the user still able to upload it and have the freedom to upload it at their own will?
To distribute it, it will be detected and you get flagged and you cannot distribute it. Though you never get, for this song, you never get royalties from Spotify or Apple Music. And this is why we chose it, because these railways and these systems already existing. It's a fingerprinting system where they take the fingerprint of the song and detect if you stole something. Maybe you take a part of your song from Rihanna, just a part. You're not able to distribute it because it will be detected. Though this is really preventing the fraud here, which is, I believe, what you have to do if you tackle real-world assets, because whatever hits the blockchain stays there for quite a while. And on top of that, we are doing KYC on every artist. Though if something slips through, it can happen, and there is an IP right infringement, we at least can get back to you and say, hey man, what have you done? And then the community can sue you. But I think this is just the normal way to do it in a very secure way if you deal with real world assets.
Very nice, very nice. So, and wrapping up now, what's the end goal here? What's your exit strategy? Planning to be sold by being bought by another company, or what's the end goal?
Do you want to talk about the angle, or shall I? You take the first one.
So the vision is to become a DAO And we already now, as we speak, actually, we have a community vote going, making a decision on our ISPO. So basically, the community that holds NEWM tokens has a voice in the direction of the project. So we can't tell you now, like, that won't happen, but there is a possibility that the community votes for it or decides for this. But we want a community-owned platform that is around for a long time, because that's when you can create the most value for music creators and music heads.
Let me briefly add one point. I think why you might bring up this question, because all you guys might have watched the Spotify documentary on Netflix, and they had kind of the same idea, but then big music industry came in and they just bought some shares, and everything went sideways, kind of. It still does. We had a similar setup in the beginning, but now we changed everything. We have only a non-profit organization. There is no equity anymore. No one can buy us. Every IP we create is under the non-profit organization. We have only a token. It's already solved. And the power is with the token holders. Of course, Whale can interact there and change things, but it's always like this if you have a token. But there is no equity, though the company is, to be honest, there is no company anymore. We as founders hold, because there is no equity anymore, though we cannot get bought in this way. And all the operational companies are 100% daughters of the non-profit foundation. I would say we already solved the problem for the future.
Okay, great. That's a fantastic, insightful interview. So I thank you both for your time. Thank you, NEWM. And I wish you all the best. I'll be following your space. We should definitely connect after this.
Thank you so much for having us, and let's connect and stay in touch. We would love to do an update when we are live.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. This is Web3 TV in collaboration with Traders Brawl, and we'll see you next time.